This is like a little
flip phone, or I mean, flip thing, or
yeah,
is
it's
that
like
your
a
phone?
no. I mean, it's a video camera.
Video camera. Okay.
It's awesome. All right, so you won like a big championship last night in the doubles, and you of course dumped me as your partner, which I completely forgive you. I mean, you had Ehab. You had Ehab to.
I lucked into teaming up with Ehab at the last second, but I have no doubt that Dan Meyer and I could have still pulled off the same result. You know, how did you guys finish up? Fifth? Or sixth?
I don't even remember.
Somewhere around there.
Fifth or sixth would be great for me.
How did you feel about your tournament, though?
Well, I think I won where I should have, and I think my two losses were pretty. It would have been. I was big underdogs. I was big
against
underdogs.
tough teams.
Yeah.
But I always use doubles as, you know, a really strong warm up to the singles event.
Yes.
Did it feel like it got you in rhythm though?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
So you lost one of the sets in the finals.
Yep.
So what did you guys discuss to come back? What did you guys talk about?
Honestly,
how did you overcome?
Honestly?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
So
no. I want to hear the fake.
No, I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you the honest thing is, I reminded Ehab that he's a world champion and that two-time world champion, and I have my problems with Anthony. For some reason, I have problems with Anthony. Okay, so, but I'm okay against Danny. So
right.
I said, all right, I'm gonna try to hang tough with Danny, but Ehab, you must dominate Anthony. There's no way around it because Anthony is cutting both of us up. You can't just hang with Anthony. You need to dominate Anthony. And I reminded him that, and he did. He stepped it up against Anthony. Anthony and I are very similar in that we're confidence players, streaky confident players.
Mm-hmm.
When Anthony gets his confidence, and you can see it, you can just tell it's coming. We need to get Anthony, you know, not confident. And it's the same for me. Coming in this tournament, I wanted to slow things down, but that's not my game. So it was really affecting me with slower drifts and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And so I went to my attack mode. I said, you know what? I'm going to give you my A+ attack. If you can stop it, good for you. That's it. So I went with my hardest, fastest attack, and it worked.
Good. Excellent.
And we just both stepped it up and said enough prayers that it got us. This is probably one of my, besides the first doubles title, this is the second most gratifying win because we went through a lot of tough teams. Honestly, there's usually about 3 or 4 good teams. We went through, 3 or 4 really, really solid top of the line teams. So,
who's your toughest opponent, do you think?
Obviously, it was Billy and Tim having us down 6-2 in the 5th. Tim is just silky smooth, he has more levels and drifts that he pulls out against me than, people have, combined of all the drifts they have. He just knows so many things still what to do. He knows that I take away his main drift, so he does all these auxiliary drifts and stuff. And I still don't know how we won that, but that was pretty tough. Tim really got going there. He was cutting us both out.
It was good.
So how do you also tough though?
What are I find that doubles are completely different from like the regular singles. Like how what's your take on the differences between the singles and the doubles?
In singles, you can give up shots to set up shots for later. In doubles, it's really hard to do. If you don't hold your possession and score your 1 point, because you're trying to set something up for later, it can cost you. You're not holding your serve, and the other person can go on a run because once they get like 3 in a row. That's the biggest thing. People who have one-shot attacks are pretty good. Right wall overs. If you get someone that's really hot with a right wall over, can really do damage in doubles a lot. So you don't have to be a really top player. You can have a mid-level player who just gets extremely hot with forehand left wall overs or right wall over, hard right wall overs, and that can contribute greatly. Personally, though, I think the main thing is defense. If you have enough defense to make a run, it doesn't matter what offense you have. You're stopping them, you can get it back. So I think defense really shines in doubles because you have to make a run. Someone like Jose Mora great in offense, but I don't see him making too many defensive runs. I mean, he's one of the greatest players of all time, but in my estimation, not very good doubles player, not as good as it should be.
So it's like about staying on the table as long as possible and going on runs,
the only
getting
way
streaky.
is to defend, you know, and then get hot, basically.
Yeah.
That's the name of the game in doubles, or stay solid, you know. But you often don't see an equal distribution. You know, and somebody's got to get hot, and then you got to do your part. If your partner's making the runs, you got to close, because it could be he could hand you the lead at 5-4. Right. You got to close. You got to do one of them, make the runs or close. You know, so I think that's what makes a good doubles team, is when both of them are filling one of these roles.
Right on. So you were wearing a Barcelona shirt the other day. You a big soccer fan?
I'm not. I'm a big poser. I bought those like 5 years ago because I saw somebody wearing it. I was like, wow, that looks really nice. So I bought about 3 Nike jerseys at Inter Milan, Barcelona, and one more. I can't remember what it is, but they just look really good.
Oh, I thought you were a big fan, and I was going to sell you that like on another shirt that I could give you, which is like it's got like a big picture of Billy Stubbs, like right on the.
Is that right?
Yeah. It's great. Like you would be like his biggest fan if you wore this shirt.
I'm probably one of his top 20 fans. You know, if he's got a fan club. You know, I'm a Billy Stubbs fan. I'm appreciating all the nuances of his offense more and more. Mm-hmm. You know, it's pretty amazing. I've been playing air hockey on and off for 17, 18 years. And I feel like I'm at 40%. I still have like 60% of whatever knowledge there is to gain. I'm just too lazy to learn it and implement it at this point. But there's still a lot more. If I was still really, really dedicated.
Yeah. Speaking of Billy Stubbs, who's the better poker player? Between you and Billy.
Huh. Well, it depends how you determine that. If you go solidness and or whatever. Got to give it to Billy. He's probably solid. If you were to go lifetime, I would say I could probably accumulate more chips and give them away. So I have a bigger propensity. I haven't played with him.
You're like a higher variance sort of player, you'd say.
I'm like a Gus Hansen. I can definitely take it. Get the chips up there and make a run and keep pushing it. Mm-hmm. I can go solid ABC too, but that's just not my style. I'm kind of impatient, so I want to get things done with. I'm sure Billy's been playing more. I haven't played seriously in a while, so I'm gonna have to say Billy at this point. But I'll put my money down anytime if there's a game. I have enough faith in my game theory, in my psychology of people that I can figure it out for that night, do what I need to do. Just depends on the stakes. I mean, if we're just playing low, I'm gonna mess around, whatever. Sure. But if it's good enough stakes, I'll bring my A game.
All right. No, this is a very important question. It's not really a question. I just need you to say a bunch of nice things about me.
About Daniel Meyer?
About me, Dan Meyer.
Dan Meyer?
Yes.
Dan Meyer. I love his vlog style, not try to be too cute, but he communicates it well, paints a good picture of what's going on. Nasty, what I call the woodcutter drift, swinging arm motion. Love that. You're bringing back old style. People don't do that enough. I mean, it's tearing people up. Tearing me up. I don't want to face you, just for the confidence sake. I don't want to drop a few games to you, Dan Meyer, one of our up-and-comers, There's not too many up-and-comers, so you're in a class by yourself there.
Excellent. I love that. Great. Well, good luck in the tournament.
You too, Dan.
All right.